This might take a while. Every other time I found a safe, it's taken me at least 20 minutes to figure out the combination. So bear with me. We might... later on in the video, this may become a time lapse. I don't know how long this is going to take. So, So every time I've been in here, I've been fascinated by these pictures. Because every single one of these pictures, there's an arrow between their feet. Every single one, there's an arrow between the person's 2 feet. Now, if you know... Probably talk to Joe for announcing on the internet you need a date. Very good, thank you. So, yeah, and if you know what to do, please refrain from giving me any clues unless I ask. You know that this is a no backseating channel. Please, if you know what the answer is, you can spend some channel points to let me know. And I have hint coins that I can spend. I'm dead, but here. Oh no, I'm sorry you're dead. R.I.P. Was work hard. Okay. So I think maybe it's something to do with... Oh, could it be something to do with the feet? Because that's what I always look at. But maybe that's a red herring. Maybe that's something I shouldn't be concentrating on. I don't know if... Tef, you haven't played it before, have you? So you're just trying to spitball, aren't you? Because I think we've had this chat before. Oh, good. It gives me a little step up. That's nice. The bust counting. Yes, the bust counting. God, that was annoying. I think I was in that room for about 45 minutes. There was the safe that we found last time. I was editing it and I was like, do I cut this out or do I leave it in? I think I ended up leaving it in. Because all I do when I edit these for YouTube is I take out any breaks and any really long periods of time where I don't do anything. But I think the safe that we found in the last stream, I left the whole thing in because I was wandering around for so long, but I was like, this is fair. Like, it's not like I did nothing the whole time, you know? Is there a date on the painting? Good question. Okay, we need to look at all of the paintings, I think, more closely. I don't have my magnifying glass, but I think that might be okay. So, reminder, for those who haven't been here, the way we got the date for the first safe was there is a picture of the same room, but decorated for Christmas. So the code was Christmas. The safe in the second room was, there was a piece of paper with a clue on it that had the word March, and then something else, and we figured out that it was the 3rd of March, because it was 3 of the other things, so it was 0303. And the final room, there was a chess piece on D8, so we figured out it was the 8th of December. So I tried counting the ladies, which the safe was behind, and yes, I've never played, never watched, I'm now dedicated to you. Thank you for your dedication, thank you for your service. Right. That specific painting doesn't look... There's 3 of that guy. There's a lot of that guy, but I don't know if that's just a reused asset. Is that important? The fact that he's facing that way? Okay, let's look at any notes we've got. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans. I don't think this is useful. This is just one of the notes that explains how the game works. I can't click on this, which makes me think that the magnifying glass wouldn't be helpful. Because there's magnifying... There's a magnifying glass you can get which helps you to look at things a bit closer and like find details are missing, but it only comes up when there's things I can pick up, or at least I thought there was. I could go and buy one because there's one in the commissary. I think it said there was a magnifying glass. There's something on his foot, but I don't think that's important. So this might take a while. Is there anything else that's different? That's clearly the chair he was sitting in when he was getting his portrait done. That's in the right place. We can't see where that is, but that could have been right there, so it's not necessarily in the wrong place. Anyway, I'm missing stuff, sorry. Is there a date on the painting being worked on? Is there anything on the painting of the late uncle that could be in tiny text? As I recall, there was a letter going about the painting need to be redone. Why does the umbrella have a little arrow pointing to its shadow? So far, the clues have been the same room, draw is in blue. These are all very important. What is it? Do you say there was a little arrow on the umbrella? Is that what you were saying? This guy's umbrella? This guy's umbrella? Again. Oh, I'm so glad I stopped in here because... Is it my cursor? Is that what you were saying? The chair feet have anything on them? Let's have a look as close as I can't crouch and I can't jump. So I just have to kind of stand and hope that I find something to click on. Is there anything in the fireplace? It's just shading. Yeah. I also saw that on the painting and went, wait a minute, there's an arrow. On this painting specifically. Something on the back of the painting? Okay, so I definitely got... You're right, I definitely saw correspondence that was about the fact that it needed a new painting. But I don't have that correspondence anymore. And so far, as Shogun said, everything I've needed for the safe is in the room where the safe is. Because I'm like, am I supposed to know the date from that correspondence? Because that doesn't feel right. That leg looks wonky. I think that's just the design of the chair. Nothing on the back of the chair. Like I said, we're gonna be here a while. Is there anybody whose feet aren't spread? Like, there's an arrow somewhere else. Sometimes I wonder if it would just be quicker if I just did every combination possible. Because it's limited, because it's dates. So it doesn't go up to 99. It's always a 4-number combination. So there's only like... There's less combinations than normally there would be if it was a 4-number combination. Because I'm limited by dates. I just remember the cupboards in the mirror room are interactable. Yeah. I'm just clicking on everything. I know you can't actually tell that I'm clicking, but I am. This little newspaper says extra. Can I read the date on any of... Is there another... Okay, he's close to the ground. Maybe I could read his. Yeah, it does. And I have been taking pictures, and I have been writing things down, but I just haven't necessarily got what I need. That's okay. Does the shadow in the painting look different to anyone else? It does look a bit weird, doesn't it? Should I go and get the magnifying glass? I don't want to get it if it's not needed. We count the different pictures here. Maybe that's a good idea. Also, where is this one going to go? Was it going to go there? Maybe that's what we should start with. It goes left and the chair shadow goes right. Oh, yeah. The chandeliers aren't on. The only light's coming from over here. And over here. Which also lends credence to the fact that I don't think there's enough power in the house. Because there's only like lamps rather than ceiling lights. See, I love having you guys. You're all so cool. But also, in the picture, it looks like there's a shadow behind this. But there's a shadow to the side of this. That could be nothing. That could just be the art. And it took that long to draw him that the shadow moved. I don't know how that makes any sense, because it's not outside. We need to manipulate the lights. I wish I could click on them. Can't even click on this phone. Okay, we need to... I think we need to do some counting. I think that's not a terrible idea. So we might as well start somewhere. So I don't know if the fact that they're facing different ways is important, if we're supposed to use that as an indicator of something. But, I'm gonna count this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 of him. Right, it's time to get some paper out. Because, again, these might not be important. These might be nothing to do with it. It might be something to do with the direction they're facing, or the amount of him. Because there's 3 of this guy twice, and there's only 3 of this guy once. No, there's 3 of this guy 3 times. Oh my goodness. Yeah? I said there was 11 of him, didn't I? Penelope Garcia? Is that you? Hey, that's a credible compliment. Sorry, this is someone on TikTok. I know Twitch can't see it. Too many podiums that look like they could use a light. I don't think I have an item that can, like... I don't get, like, a lighter or anything. I'm just chuffed that I figured out the thing about the candle being squint. I feel like I don't want to spend my coins on the magnifying glass. Definitely the eyeshadow of the glasses, but it was my first thought. Well, thank you very much. I like that. So your username is funny. Is the fire on in the picture? It's hard to tell. Yeah. Do I need the magnifying glass? That would be a good start. I don't. Okay, good. We can wipe that part off. I can stop stressing about that. Don't think that's the hint. I'm not sure. It doesn't feel like that's the hint. I feel like it might be something easier than that. And I'm gonna be really annoyed if it is that I'm supposed to have memorized that date on that letter. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out if I can possibly remember it. Candle in here. Right, I can actually get up on this stool, put the date in, but I guess that's just so I can reach it. Alright, let's try something else. Let's try the other guy. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. 16. No, 15. There's 15 of the other old guy. Did I? Oh, well, I'm gonna check it then. Because I have many pictures saved. And I think I made a little album. Stop! Sorry, my phone was open on a TikTok. Did I make a little album of them? Or did I not do that in the end? I think I meant to. Damn, I didn't. Alright, let's scroll back. I'll be able to find them because there'll be pictures of my screen. So that's the pictures of the music, the written music that I found. Oh, also, when we get the safe open, remind me to take a picture of the inside of the safe because I think that's important from one of the other ones I did. It looked specific. It looked interesting. Right, that's the stuff about maintaining the grounds. That's when I figured out the apple orchard. I don't feel like it was before that, but maybe it was. I have a date of when they closed the West Wing. That one I have written down. I feel like there's something I'm missing completely. I have a picture of the safe that took me so long with it, which is the March of the Count one. That was the 0303. But I don't have anything like that this time. Yeah, I think I've gone back before I started playing it, so I don't have whatever it was saved. Let's try the one date that I found when I was doing that. Could you imagine if that had been right? Okay. This last time I found... a note, and that was my clue. Not last time, sorry. The time before that. Last time it was the chessboard. I think this is the equivalent of the chessboard. This is my answer. No, you're totally fine. Don't worry about it. It is useful to have the footage to go back and check. What date? I don't feel like it. If I was making this game, I wish I had, oh my god. I wouldn't be inconsistent, and I would make sure that everything was in the room for you to solve the puzzle. The overall story, yeah, fair enough, trying to remember stuff from previous rooms. But this... Oh yeah, no, that's how I figured out where the safe was, see? So I saw this and I went, ooh, click. Safe opened. So now I'm trying to figure out the combination for the safe. Unless you mean that the candlesticks do look the same. So if the answer is the date... His legs look weird. Oh, he's wearing... Is he wearing shorts? Because his legs look like really skinny. You think I'm skinny? Hi, Shogun. Welcome back. What you missed... I found a safe. Were you here when I found the safe and I've been doing it for that long? But I'm just trying to figure out the combination, and I think you saw the safe. Jesus, that's how long I was gone. I mean, how long I've been in this room. Put some music on. Someone who's played this has reassured me that I don't need the magnifying glass. So it's not that it's something written in small somewhere. Yeah, that maybe is the answer. That's a really good suggestion, actually. Like maybe this was just the clue to get the safe open. I mean, the painting up. Okay. So we're going to count how many are going left and how many are going right. I'm just going to mark them. So he's facing left. And we're going to do this wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 facing right. And 1, 2, 3 facing left. Almost didn't mark that right. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 facing left. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. So an hour and a half watching someone solve this morning. You're probably gonna, if you stick around, you're gonna see the same thing. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm counting these middle ones as 3, not just 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5. So in total, we have 17 facing left and 19 facing right. That's not a date. Because there's only 12 months. And I know before I started to question myself about the dates thing, but I'm like, it's told me I need to do a date, so I'm sticking with that. So while counting them, I was trying to figure out if is there a pattern? Is it like they're all looking at something? They're not. What if you only count each picture as one? So far it's been 4 mocks. Okay, a couple of suggestions. What if you only count each picture? So the 3 I count as 1. I'll try that. What amount of the different size lines? And what if you just do one wall? Okay, let's start with... Let's see if the walls are the same. We count the 3 pictures as 1. So on this wall we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people facing right. And paintings facing right. 1, 2, 3, 4 paintings facing left. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Missed one. Hold on. Go back to the start. That one's a right. That one's a right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I missed one. Does each wall have 1 picture in the middle? Yes. You thinking it's something to do with that? Yeah, let's try this wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 facing right. 1, 2, 3 facing left. Doesn't bode well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 facing left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It seems to be random. Get the middle picks, it looked like it could be 1, 3, 1, 3. What makes you say that? Oh, because that's only 1. I see. But it has to be a date. So it can't be 1, 3, because that isn't a date. But I understand your reasoning. That could be a good line of thinking. Can we see what he sees? Okay, so he was sitting here. So he's looking at this wall. Specifically. It has to be a date, yeah. And somebody actually told me that it's coded so that it doesn't matter if you put it in the American date format or the British date format, it will still work. So each safe has technically has 2 codes. But we worked out from the letters of the rooms, if we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. That's the code to tell us that we need a date to crack a safe. But I had no idea. I've been in this room so many times and I had no idea there was a safe here. I'm actually really chuffed. You can still see some of the side walls because we matter what you see. They are all the same. There's not a difference in them. That's what I was trying to figure out. Well, I'm going to put my aligners in. I'm trying to think about all the things it could possibly be. Hold on. Hold on. No, that's not date. That couldn't work. If the hands of the clock are straight across, what would that be? That would be 2:45 or 9:15. was really hoping that was right. Because the only other time I've seen these arrows was on a clock. And I thought maybe the fact that they're all just straight across is a clue. Now, the next point of reasoning is his feet are not straight across from each other, but this is getting really... I think it's right. Shadow position is about 9:45. It could be a time, but that's not a date. I'm going to put it in, just in case. And then, what was the other thing I said? It would be 2:45. That, again, is not a date, so that won't work. I don't think the lines on the pictures have a relevance. I think they do, but I've been thinking that since the beginning. All the umbrella guys on the safe wall, and the other ones, there were 7 umbrella guys, I think. What did I write down? I wrote there were 15 umbrella guys in total. I don't know if that's relevant. How many of each line width? Are we just counting, like, are we counting this? Wait, hold on. The different sizes. Here we go. So is that the same line width as that one? Even though that picture's smaller? What if we only need to think of the top hat man, then count left and right? Okay, let's try that. Right. Top hat man. Left and right. Because since he's the one who's right there, that makes sense. So he's facing left. See, my brain is like, follow his eye line and then go back again, but it doesn't make any sense. So we have one guy facing left. And then on this wall, we have 3 guys facing right. And on this wall, we have 4 guys facing right. And on this wall, we have 1 guy facing left, 2 guys facing left, and 1 guy facing right. So that's 3 and 8. Nope. I'll buy one of these in case you need layer. Thank you, I appreciate it. I've got 16 int coins, but I'm not gonna use one yet. It's gonna bug me. It's on the safe wall, though. I think I'm missing stuff. What if without the single big one? That means that would be 8 and 2. No, it's neither of those. I feel like there's something I'm missing. Like there's a document I should read or something in a clue. Like this, wait, this has the word draw. But I don't know if that's just teaching me how to play the game, or if that's a clue for this puzzle. If it's a clue for this puzzle, what does it mean? Is it talking about the drawing? And that's the clue? Is there more to it than that? Is it supposed to be this specific... But none of these have been clues for safes yet. These are all just... I don't know. I don't know enough about the game yet. Yeah, I'll have a look at the walls in a second. I just want to stare at this painting again. It's not a painting, it's a drawing. Hence why I'm looking at it. Honestly, going from watching Mission Impossible and everything being really fast and action-packed, and then I'm just like, this is the slowest I have ever been. Why is that on his shoe? Okay, here's a wall for you. What's that plate? I think sometimes we get, like, you can come in and there's something on there. But also, it could be something else. I don't know. Anyway, sorry, I was looking at the wall. There you go, have a wall. While you look at that wall, I won't move the screen. I won't change to my face, but I'll do the positive affirmation that someone just redeemed. Bear with me. Okay, positive affirmation. Oh, nice simple one. I have courage and confidence. I have courage and confidence. That's your positive affirmation today. I don't know if it applies to me, but we'll see. Are there hidden numbers in the drawings? Not a terrible idea. Let's see which ones can we get the closest to. So I am suspicious of this kid with a newspaper, because I feel like if it's a date, it's going to be on this guy. And I was trying to make the shadows on people's clothes into dates. I mean, into numbers, so I can make a date, but I don't... Other than the fact that there's EX, it clearly says extra, right? But chat has informed me that I don't need a magnifying glass to read to get the answer. So I don't think that's it. Hello, Mr. Horse. Do you have anything for me? Any secrets? Your legs look a bit weird over here. I don't think you've got any secrets for me. What about you? You're a bit far away. It's actually hard to see you very well. Try this one. You see what I mean? The shadows look like they could maybe be something, but I don't think that's the answer. I feel like... I also want to say absolutely everything that comes to my mind, because if it turns out in like 20 minutes time that I did have the answer and I just didn't follow it through. No, I am certain I don't think the certain... No, Jesus. I'm not certain that the lines aren't something, but I don't know what else they could be. Because the lines are the same for each picture. So if I was counting the length of the lines, that's the same as counting the different pictures. I was thinking maybe that because the other time I've seen a line with 2 arrowheads, it's been on a clock, maybe it's representing a time, but they're all straight lines, which means it would have to be 3:15 or 9:15. And neither of those worked in my answer. Did we think of that Morse code? At that point, I feel like that's having outside knowledge, which is bad game design. Unless it was giving me how to do Morse code in this game. I don't think that should be it. What do you mean by count the small lines, then the long ones? You mean count how many... Because there are different lengths depending on the picture. So that's the smallest. But I'm not sure how that would become a date, is the thing. We did that Morse code. Do you mean like the little ones are dashes? So like, I mean little ones are dots, so that's dot, dash, 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 dash. No, that's a dot, sorry. That would be O, and that would be S. Those are the 2 Morse codes that I actually remember. I was starting to learn Morse code once upon a time, just for fun. Because that's the kind of thing I do. But I didn't get very far. Little pictures on the table, important. Oh, yes, that's a separate puzzle. And that changes depending on where you put the drawing room on your map. So I've been ignoring them, basically. So they're important for a different puzzle, but those would change every time. It's like 5 little lines could be a 5. On another wall, they could be another digit. Okay. Let me destroy the other candle holders. I've been trying to click... I haven't clicked on these ones, to be fair, but I've been trying to click on all the other ones and the lamps. Because there was a potential maybe it's something to do with the lighting, because the lighting is different in the picture. I don't know how that would help me. I can't open this, which is driving me mad, because there's a candle in there, and I don't know if that's a clue. And I almost clicked on the door, but the door is not part of the puzzle. Is the phone involved? Are you involved? Are you part of the solution, Mr. Phone? And the problem is I can't look it up. Because I might find out something I haven't worked out yet. Someone said earlier not to look up. When I was stuck in the last stream, someone was like, don't look it up. The answer's a bit obtuse. The last time the answer was obtuse. I don't know. Sometimes, I can't remember who it was. Might have been Shogun, might have been someone else, but somebody gave me a really good clue last time, and it just made it click. Yeah. I'm gonna use a hint coin. Oh, it's so annoying. I want to figure it out on my own. What's the date, mate? But I don't want to know the answer. I need a clue. Is that my clue? I have it written down, but don't take it literally. Okay. I have a lot of things written down. Specifically for this room, I have written down numbers of paintings. And things facing different ways. But that's it. That painting wasn't there in this picture. Look. What do you know about safes? Safes are always dates. They're always, a date that you type in as the combination. That's what I know. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna leave this... No, I will actually put it on the break screen, actually, because I think it might go insane if I leave it on silence for that long. And I'm gonna let chat sort of self-police itself with what's a good clue, I guess. You have already given me a clue, to be fair. But that's fair. That it's hard to give me a clue, especially if it's so obtuse. I'm gonna go have a think about it. I'm gonna go pee and have a think. I'll be back soon. Okay. BRB. Right, we're not messing around. I had an idea. Kind of. But very barely. I was trying to relate months to what's going on. And my first thought was March. Because one of them looks like they're marching. And it's the top hat guy. There's 11 of him. So I'm going to try the 11th of March. I swear I didn't look it up. If this is right, I'm going to scream. Maybe there's 10. If we ignore the one that's not in the painting. Hold on. No. Okay. It's not that. Oh, I thought it was really smart. Unless I miscounted, which is possible. But, like... It's part of a bigger meta puzzle. No! No! So I've been stuck here for this long because I want it to be self-contained. You just tried the men that could be the uncle. None of them look like him. Like... The old guy, is what I've been calling the old guy in my notes, doesn't look like him. That's why I doubt that it would be easily solved. If the cloth better resembled a month, it would have been interesting. So... No. Maybe it's something to do with the arrows, then. I'm sorry, I know I'm really fixated on these arrows, but I feel like they're important. This is the kind of game where everything is important. But I've been in this room for like 24 hours in-game, I think. I've been here for so long. I definitely have the info to solve it. Because I might have been close with the marching thing. I might not have been. But I have all the info to solve it in this room or on my notes. Or maybe just in this room. And the notes I've taken are the info I need. Something to do with the what he's... Because he's got like a little pointing action going on, right? With his little stick. Is that important? Maybe. Let's find out. Let's see if I can follow the lines. I don't feel like this is the answer. Yeah. It's kind of like they look like they're maybe pointing in a direction, but I don't think that's it. All you're missing is the nudge from the game to know what's important in this room. Oh, do you guys want me to spend a hint coin, by the way? Because you've been giving me very nice, subtle clues. So I feel like I'm going to spend a hint coin. I think it's not fair not to. So, bink. Need to know what's important. It's in this room. I just need to know what's important. Everybody who's played the game is currently tearing their hair out. Is the fact that the chandeliers are different color important? That feels like it could be. Do you want from me, old man? I can't inherit this house unless I solve your puzzles. I want to prove I'm good at puzzles. Anything other than the drawings? There's, chandeliers. Well, the candles, but they're not... There are actually chandeliers, but I'm not told... I keep calling these things chandeliers. But they're not, they're candelabras. Is it candelabra if it's only got 3? I spent the coin... I didn't spend a coin when I said I did earlier. I said I was going to, and then I didn't. So, that's the coin that I should have spent for your clue. What else do we have in this room? We have stuff in here, but I can't open this. Not that that means it's not important, but I think this is just decoration, though I could be wrong. We have this, which I feel like could be important, but I don't know in what way. Other than the word draw is in blue. But again, every time I pick this up, I'm like, but these are in a lot of rooms, and they're just clues on how to play the game. Yeah, I don't think it's important either, but I want to cover all my bases in case someone later is like, actually, you didn't check this thing. I don't think these are important. Again, I think this is all just decoration. I'm very fixated on this picture. Any of the arrow lines the same between kinds of pictures? Some of them look similar. Any of them paintings rather than drawings? They all look like drawings to me. So, the distance between and that one. I think the distance of this lady and the old man with the... See if I can find a closer up one of those. This guy could be the same. They're very small. See the little steps between their feet? Again, so I'm focusing on the feet. But as if... Ha! I mean, I feel a little bit better that multiple people in chat have said that it's not an easy solution. It's... Because the one that I did last time, where I was really stuck, and it was D8, and that was the answer, made me angry. Well, it didn't make me angry. I was relieved when I figured it out, but that felt so, like, easy, and then I didn't get it for so long. Which this makes me feel better that I can't get this one. I don't think this little newsboy and the guy with the top hat are the same. It's like one of those things that's like, which line is longer? And then it turns out they're the same length, but it's just a trick of it's an optical illusion because the circles are different sizes or whatever. God, I'm thirsty. Hold on. Pause for chug. Why not try that? Try what? What? I don't understand. Maybe it is an illusion. Yeah, but how does that translate to a number? If I add up all the ones that are the same length on the same wall, but do I then add them to the next wall? Just like, yeah, exactly, that's what I was saying. Should I just start trying dates? Hold on. Four rolls, four numbers. Yeah, but I don't know. But then how do I pick which stride to count for each wall? Like, do I go... If I'm going four walls, four numbers, so right minus left? I've written this down, but I haven't done this well. Three, two... 1, 2... Yeah. I mean, there was one room that was 0303. Okay. Hold on. There's not one that's consistently more than the other. In terms of rights and lefts. My place has one long line, or 0 short lines. Right, so okay. I think I see where your logic is. I think I was counting them as not just long or short, and my brain was going, there are different lengths. There's like this, and this, rather than just this one or this one. Okay. I guess we could try that. Let's try that. We might as well. Eep. I don't think we need an item. Or do you mean the thing in the room? I'm not gonna look. So if something comes up in chat that's a spoiler, someone's gonna have to delete it. Okay. This wall. We'll do short and long for each wall. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 long. Okay. Yeah, it's probably right. 1, 2, 3, 4 short. Yeah, so all I can see is another clue coin is being used is to refer to what she has written down, but don't take that at face value. I already have written down right and left and how many of each thing there is, but not to take that at face value. Which is a really good clue. I do think that's actually a genuinely good clue, so thank you very much. I appreciate that, George. Thank you. I just am not getting what it means yet. But we'll get there. I'm definitely going to have to cut this out of the video, because it's going to be excruciating to watch. It's probably already excruciating live. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 long strides. Thanks, Mox. Like, you can, I don't think anybody in chat's close to actually giving me a spoiler. But you can use your channel points. It's like 5 channel points to mark that I've got it, I think is the channel point thing you can use. Actually, I have a thing for that, exclamation mark hint, but I think everybody in chat knows not to do anything wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 long. I really hope I'm getting this right. Woo! And then 1 long, 0 short. So our numbers are short lines, 8, 4, 7, and 0, which I can't make into a combination that isn't not a date. And the long lines are 5, 8, 8, and 1. The same problem. I'm not looking at my notes from earlier days. Yeah. I mean, but does George, the thing is, does George know what I've written down in previous days? Or does George only know what I've written down in this stream, because that's when George has been watching? I think George has been here before, but I don't know when. All the clues in this room with the safe, we shouldn't need notes from other rooms. Exactly. I know you have it written down, which means it must be something I wrote down today. Okay, I'm gonna try something again. So that was fun. My firewalls and content filter inside Twitch was a no-go site and blocked it. I don't have access to my firewalls to change whitelists, but it's not magically gotten unblocked again. Well, hello. Welcome back. I'm glad you're here. I have no idea what the answer is, and I'm getting frustrated with the lack of clues. Yes, good. See, I feel like I've cultivated a good audience where people don't spoil me for things. You guys are great. You know, well, first of all, you know the rules, and second of all, you understand that's how we do these things. Like, if you figure it out, you don't tell me. If you get frustrated, you leave. Oh, I was gonna say I've already bought hint. Someone's already bought me hint coins. I have so many hint coins. Exactly, follow the rules. Okay. As for the thing about rearranging the numbers, I don't think there's a way I can rearrange those that is still within the confines of making it a date. I mean, I could make it like 07. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I've written down. See, look, short lines and long lines, that's what this is, right? So if we go only short lines, it's 8470. There's no way that I can arrange that it would still stick within the confines of it having to be a date. And the same thing on this side. If we pick and mix, then maybe, but I don't think that's what we should be doing. George is very confident that I've written it down. All I have written, well, not all of this is from today, but all I have, oh wow, you can't really see that. Hold on, zoom in. I can hold it further back if I zoom in. Shoop. Can you see that? Not really. It's whiting out. There we go. I have 15 top hat guys 15 old guys and 11 top hat guys. And that's the only ones I counted because I started doing something different. I said the old mat and the fancy... I was counting the... Yeah. What if I just count them? Do you mean... What do you mean? The ones that match? I'm not following, because I think that's what I was doing. Did you try 1917? I didn't, but that's a year. I mean, they didn't say it couldn't be a year. But I was going off the assumption it was the month and day. The matching ones. So what I was doing was I was counting this one and this one together. Like I was going, that's a short one. How many ladies and how many old men? Okay, I did stop counting. I did top hat guy and old guy, and then I stopped. So I should do lady and Newsboy as well. We have how many ladies? 1, 2, 3, 4. Newsboy, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, those horses might be 2 men in a duvet case. Could be. I already did 0308, didn't I? Like I said, the month and day could be either way around. Doesn't, because the game is... Oh my god, we've done this, like... How long have we been in this stupid room? It's almost time. It's almost time to end the stream. Do I just start brute forcing dates? 45 minutes, I swear to god. Okay. Think... No, because I'm gonna lose track of where I am. I'm gonna get angry. Right, the chair view is this. Why would that be a date? Whatever numbers I have to do. Vic, I've been stuck in this room for 45 minutes. Help. I'm so done. I'm gonna fall off this chair if I'm not careful. Okay, fine. I'm gonna use another hint coin. There. Wait, it didn't work. Excuse me. There we go. Oh, I used 2. Ignore that. I wasn't supposed to use both of those. It just delayed itself. See, George, I know we did figure that out. You look directed at the boarded wall. What? Oh, this one. Also, this music is not from the game, by the way. This is me trying to stop you guys from going absolutely insane. No, okay, good. That was going to make me really angry if that was right. This is the thing. I know it's a date. Right, old men and ladies and top hats and new boys. Okay, sorry. Yes. Old guy is 15. Top hat is 11. Lady is 4 and newsboy is 5. Please hold. Your call is important to us. Someone will be with you shortly. I hope you enjoy going insane. Let's try 0405. No. I've already tried 1115. Maybe I should just start doing combos. Combo! No. I don't think this is it. I don't even know which one I typed in! Was that 0415? Where do I get that number from? What do you mean? Small strides. What